Hello, welcome to Inara Reacts. And today I'm watching another episode of Firefly, which I recently started, which I did enjoy, but I thought it was a little interesting that it was so, what's the word? Wild West for a space show, but kind of cool. So, on to the next episode and see how it goes.
After the Earth was used up, we found a new solar system, and hundreds of new Earths were terraformed and colonized. The central planets formed the Alliance and decided all the planets had to join under their rule. There was some disagreement on that point. After the war, many of the independents who had fought and lost drifted to the edges of the system, far from Alliance control. Out here, people struggled to get by with the most basic technologies. A ship would bring you work. A gun would help you keep it. A captain's goal was simple: find a crew, find a job, keep flying.
Belly dancers here, huh? And a geisha. Interesting combo. Is it Chinese checkers?
I live on the edge.
Unification Day! The end of the scumbag independence. The dawn of a new galaxy. Yeah!
Captain? Just feel the need for another drink.
You didn't toast. You know, I'm thinking you want them independence.
And I'm thinking you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling. So why don't we just ignore each other till we go away?
Now, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I just want you to face me so she could get behind you. Drugs are so cute.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
At least it wasn't real glass.
Wash? We got some local color happening. Grand entrance would not go amiss.
Local color. She's taking on the whole bar.
Transport ship ain't got no guns on it.
How to make friends and influence people.
Just wanted a quiet drink.
Funny, sir, how you always seem to find yourself in an alliance-friendly bar come you day, looking for a quiet drink.
Face dementia, all paranoid and crotchety.
The heck? He's got some PTSD or something.
Need a weave on that?
It's nothing.
I expect there's someone's face feels differently.
Yeah, they tell you never hit a man with a closed fist, but it is on occasion hilarious.
I suppose so.
Mal. Bad. In the Latin.
In French.
Still a little whimsical in the brain pan. Seems calm enough, though.
Or not.
That young man's very brave.
Yeah. He's my hero. Are you referring to our perfectly legitimate business enterprises?
Mm-hmm.
A man so anxious to fly under Alliance radar would house known fugitives. The Alliance had her in that institution for a purpose, whatever it was, and they will want her back.
Oh, look at...
What the heck?
Kaylee!
Shouldn't you be off bringing religiosity to fuzzy wuzzies or some such?
Oh, I got heathens aplenty right here.
You look for compatibility of spirit. There's an energy about a person that's difficult to hide. You try to feel that.
And then you try to feel the energy of their credit account. It has a sort of aura.
What did I say to you about barging into my shuttle?
That it was manly and impulsive?
Yes, precisely. Only the exact phrase I used was don't.
What the hell's going on in the engine room? Were there monkeys? Some terrifying space monkeys maybe got loose? Well, get the place squared away. It's dangerous in there. You're servicing crew now?
In your lonely, pathetic dreams.
I'm not sure you'd be safe.
Mal, if you're being a gentleman, I may die of shock.
Have you got time to do my hair?
Out.
I am Adlanishka. You have seen Crow. He loves to stand at the door to say boo.
We got word you might have a job for us.
Yes. I also have reputation not so pleasant, I think you know. Crow.
Why does that dude look like a Viking? Well, that's not good.
For you, my reputation is not from gossip. And now my reputation for you is fact, is solid.
Great.
Oh, you do not like I killed this man.
Oh, no, I'm sure he was a very bad person.
My wife's not. At dinner, I'm getting earful. There is no way out of that.
Family? You did that to family?
A train job. Come in. Anything goes wrong, then your reputation only gossip and things between us not so solid. Yes?
Lovely. Oh boy.
Hi.
Well, that's not good. Well, I get the idea of not knowing what you're actually trying to steal for somebody might be a little bit of protection for you. I kind of think you might want to know in some cases just to know how much trouble you're getting into. And whether it's dangerous if you really want to give it to somebody else.
So, how do you think it's going?
The caper? Mal knows what he's doing.
I wish I could help. I mean, I don't want to help. Not help. Not with the thieving, but I do feel awfully useless.
You could always pray they make it back safely.
I don't think the captain would much like me praying for him.
Don't tell him.
There's an entire Fed squad sitting on this train.
Doesn't concern her.
It kind of concerns me.
I mean, they're not protecting the goods. If they were, they wouldn't be letting people past them.
You don't think that changes the situation a bit?
I surely do. Makes it more fun.
Sir, I think you have a problem with your brain being missing.
Come on. We stick to the plan. Only now we do it under the noses of 20 trained Alliance Feds. And that makes them look all manner of stupid. This job I would pull for free.
And can I have your share?
No.
If you die, can I have your share?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Oh, crime.
Crime. Good. Okay. Crime.
It's a train heist.
Time for some thrilling heroics.
It's because sources better be good.
He really does come across as a jerk. Where's he going? You heard that? Uh-oh. They're not taking the other two with them? Well, the one guy you beat, I don't think you killed him, so he would have seen you.
Well, Chief, can someone find out what they took?
Penny!
Didn't.
Keep those people together!
Medicine.
God, Elvis. Son of a bitch.
And that's why you might want to actually know what you're stealing. Because then you can choose whether or not you actually want to do that job.
What's the fuss?
All network alert. Cargo theft. Medical shipment lifted off a train in the Georgia system en route to Paradise.
6 crates of Pascal and D. Right. I'll get you a tidy fortune on the black market. Tag it received. Bounce it back. Locals can deal with it.
They've got better things to do. So do we.
So caring.
Just keep coming until they get back what you took. 2 by 2. Hands of blue.
I'm in charge here, and I'm telling you how it works. You don't get the goods to Niska on time, he'll make meat pies out of a lot of us.
Some Sweeney Todd shit.
As I've heard it, he made a deal with the captain. If the captain's not there to finish it, if Niska finds out he's being held and may speak as to who hired him, I think we're better off being a little late.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Perfect recipe for Bowden's.
Hmm.
Miners, dumpers. Hell, I got it. I ain't ever set foot in a mine.
but it's treatable.
There's medicine. You mind telling me when it was you last spoke to Joey Bloggs?
Never did myself.
Right. Your uncle. It's funny, your uncle never went to mentioning the Bowden's problem. Or that Joey Bloggs ate his own gun about 8 months back.
Did he?
Yep. Blew the back of his head right off.
So, would his job be open?
You know what the chain of command is? It's a chain I go get and beat you with till you understand who's in rotten command here. And we're finishing this deal. And then maybe we'll come back for those morons. Got themselves caught. You can't change that by getting all bendy.
Bendy?
Lift you up. Oh, they shine like
Somebody slip him a sedative?
angels.
I just didn't feel comfortable with him in charge. I hope that's all right.
Should have some loyalty to the captain. Hello.
We can't just waltz in and pull him out.
Someone respectable enough might be able to.
What the hell?
Don't you dare speak to me.
So I take it they ain't newlyweds.
Hardly. Malcolm's my indentured man, with 3 years left in his debt. I imagine we'll have to add another 6 months after this little adventure.
We had some unrelated trouble. His story had kind of an odor to it.
Yes. It's not the only thing about him that does.
Thank you very much, Sheriff.
We've tried to get him into the infirmary. He's just heavy.
Kept the engine running. We're good to go.
We're not going.
Not what? Not why?
We're bringing the cargo back.
What? What do you mean back? I waited for you guys.
About Lisa.
Uh-oh. How'd they find them? They weren't at the designated meeting place. How'd they find them? Takes a special kind of asshole to want somebody to steal medical supplies from people.
We can't take this job, so you just relax. We'll get you all the money Niska gave us up front. You return it to him, and we'll call it even.
And there is no even.
Is that right?
Oh! It's a very good thing they picked up that doctor guy. Should have used the vehicle to hit that big guy.
Nice shot.
I was aiming for his head.
Still worked. Now, how'd they find him?
Far out. You were truthful back in town. These are tough times. A man can get a job. He might not look too close at what that job is, but a man learns all the details of a situation like ours. Then he has a choice.
I don't believe he does.
Let's get these crates back to town.
It doesn't matter where you go or how far you fly. I will hunt you down. And the last thing you see will be my blade.
Darn. Now, this is all the money Niska gave us in advance.
I'm good. Let's speak for everyone. I'm right there with you.
Be the smart one.
Hands of blue. 2 by 2.
Sorry to keep you waiting. There's always one crisis.
Blue hands because of medical gloves?
We're here about a theft. We're looking for a girl. This girl.
Their hands of blue. Well, that definitely explains the hands of blue. They are definitely the bad guys. On to the next episode. On to episode 3. Something like basketball? A little more physical contact than regular basketball.
Seem to be playing by any civilized rules that I know.
Well, we're pretty far from civilization.
And now on the run on this ship.
Oh, we're all running from something, I suppose.
What is she running from?
What can it be? We're all doomed. Who's flying this thing? Oh, right, that would be me.
Or autopilot. Looks adrift. Ooh. The heck?
What is it?
It's a ghost.
So, what do we figure? Transport ship?
Converted cargo hauler. Retrofitted to carry passengers.
Travelers pick them up cheap at government auction. Few modifications, and they serve well enough for a one-way push to the outer planets.
Settlers.
One way.
20 families on a boat that size.
Then he decided to take a swim, see how fast his blood would boil out his...
You're a very up person.
Shouldn't we report this?
To who? Alliance? Right. They're gonna run right out here, lickety-split.
If there's folks on board in need of help, why aren't they beaming no distress call?
It's true. There's no beacon.
All the more reason for us to do the right thing. Shall I remind you of the story of the Good Samaritan?
I'd rather you didn't. We'll check it out. Could be survivors.
Could be salvage.
Take a look around, see if there's not something of value they might have left behind.
Yeah, no, someone could be hurt. Something wrong?
Oh, no. No, I suppose it's just the thought of a little mylar in glass being the only thing separating a person from nothing.
Like that fella we bumped into. He likely stuck up under our belly about now. That's what space trash does, you know, kind of latches on the first big something, stops long enough.
Lovely.
That'd be a bit like you and your sister, wouldn't it?
Such an ass.
Dashboard light.
It's like some kids' toys, so families.
Whatever happened here happened quick.
Oh, the food's still there. But where are the people?
Personal log. Someone was in the middle of an entry.
I can't sleep. It's too much screaming.
Ribbon, there is no screaming.
I was.
Now wants us both over there on the double.
But they haven't found anybody. So there's gravity, but not life support? Because there is life support. Okay.
Hi.
Why did he tell... Oh, you jerk. He didn't need to get suited up.
You're hilarious.
What an ass.
All right. Enough.
You, had this on wrong.
Are you hungry, sweetie?
Where'd she go?
River?
Did she just walk onto the other ship? Guessing those are food packs. And there's your lockpick. Doesn't look like much there.
Gen seed, protein, crop supplements. Everything a growing family needs to make a fresh start on a new world.
Hard subsidies for 14 plus families. That's
About a fortune. Nobody escaped.
Sir?
Nobody.
What the heck?
My God.
Jen done me.
What? Who? Thought they were all dead. If there was no sign of struggle, and there wasn't any blood or anything coming from the hanging bodies, how on earth did they, or not on earth, did they die and not make any kind of mess?
What the chinchada is going on in there?
Not now, dear.
Came at me from behind. Big though. Strong. I think I might have hit him.
You did.
Well, it bleeds. That means it's a person.
No one's gonna hurt you.
No mercy.
Any more than we already did.
No mercy.
No, we got lots of mercy. Lots.
That what you call mercy?
Oh, yes. He's a real beast. It's a wonder you're still alive.
Looked bigger when I couldn't see him.
Oh, cattle. Cattle for the slaughter.
That's not good.
Dope them.
No mercy. No resistance.
Kind of sounds like he did do the killing. Creepy dude.
Aside from borderline malnutrition, he's in remarkably good health.
So he'll live then.
Which, to my mind, is unfortunate. Charity be putting a bullet in his brain pan. We save him the suffering.
Right.
How's he malnourished? They had all those food packs.
The ship was hit by reavers.
But the bodies were there. I thought they took the bodies.
One Reavers. Reavers don't leave no survivors.
Strictly speaking, wouldn't say they did.
What are you suggesting?
No matter we took him off that boat, Shepard. It's a place he's gonna live from now on.
I ain't going over there with them bodies. No rutting way. Not if Reavers miss.
They're all dead already.
Jane, you'll help the doctor and Shepard Book cut down those people, then you'll load up the cargo.
I don't believe this. We're sitting put for a funeral?
Yes, Jane. That is exactly what we're gonna do. Not gonna have these people looking over my shoulder once we're gone. I ain't saying there's any peace to be had. On the off chance there is, those folks deserve a little of it.
Plus the cargo you still want to get off there.
It's a real burden being right so often.
What is that?
Booby trap. Reavers sometimes leave them for the rescue ships. Triggered it when we latched on.
And when we detach?
It blows. You tell me right now, little Kaylee, you really think you can do this?
Sure. Yeah. I think so. Besides, if I mess up, it's not like you'll be able to yell at me.
That's reassuring. They got him restrained in some kind of way. I want him going nuts on the ship. So beyond being smart, is she like psychic or something?
Let's get that merchandise put away.
No, don't you say that. It's the Reavers.
Another proximity alarm?
Prepare to dock and be boarded.
How the hell did that sneak up on him? That thing's freaking huge to just sneak up on him like that. You'd think you'd get a little bit of more warning.
Check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it is. An alert issued on an unidentified Firefly class believed to be carrying 2 fugitives.
We shoot first. Brass can sort it out later.
That's not what they want.
Open the stash, pull out the goods.
What? Just got done putting it in.
Yeah, and now I'm telling you, take it all out again. In about 2 minutes' time, this boat's gonna be crawling with Alliance.
No. We've got to run.
Can't run, they're pulling us in.
Now, if they find us, they'll send River back to that place.
Now go run, fetch your sister.
Why, are you going to put her in plain sight, too?
Quite a lot of fuss. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were dangerous.
Is this your vessel?
It is. Bought and paid for. I'm Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
And is this everyone, Captain?
By way of crew, it is. Though in our infirmary, you're gonna find a fellow we rescued off that derelict. Saved him, guess you could say.
And these items, I take it you rescued them as well. Looks to me like an illegal salvage operation.
It does. That's discouraging.
A brother and sister. When I search this vessel, I won't find them, will I?
No children on this boat.
I didn't say children. Siblings. Adult siblings. No chance they could have stowed away? No one would blame you for that, Captain. I know how these older model Fireflies tend to have those troublesome little nooks.
Do they?
Smugglers and the like tend to prefer them just for that reason. You two met through Captain Reynolds.
Captain was looking for a pilot. I found a husband. Seemed to work out.
You fought with Captain Reynolds in the war.
Fought with a lot of people in the war.
And your husband.
Fight with him sometimes, too.
Is there any particular reason you don't wish to discuss your marriage?
We're very private people.
The legs. Oh, yeah. I definitely have to say it was her. You can put that down.
Her legs and right where her legs meet her back. That whole area. That and above it.
Such a guy.
Pirates with their own chaplain. There's an oddity. These fugitives that we're looking for, the brother and the sister, they were last seen on Persephone.
That a fact?
Find them.
They got some super secret hidey hole. Oh. That's got to be super uncomfortable for him. Hope he got the suit on right this time.
So, I figure by now you've been over to the derelict. Seen for yourself.
Yes, terrible thing. That ship is evidence. I'm not in the habit of destroying evidence.
I'm gonna make a leap here and figure this is your first tour out here on the border.
Seems odd you name your ship after a battle you're on the wrong side of.
May have been the losing side. Still not convinced it was the wrong one.
Is that why you attacked that transport?
What?
You're still fighting the same battle, sir. Only those weren't soldiers you murdered. They were civilians, families, citizens loyal to the Alliance trying to make a new life for themselves, and you just can't stand that, can you?
So we attacked that ship, then brought the only living survivor to our infirmary. Is that what we did?
I'd ask him. Only I'm not sure he'll be able to speak with his tongue split down the middle.
What?
I haven't seen that kind of torture since the war. You and your crew are bound by law. Formal charges will be transmitted to Central Authority.
Commander, I'm not what you need to be concerned about right now. Get a line in.
All right.
The guy cut his own tongue? What the heck is wrong with that guy?
Reavers.
That is what I said.
You saw them, did you?
Wouldn't be sitting here talking to you if I had.
No, of course not.
I'll tell you who did. Poor bastard you took off my ship. He looked right into the face of it, was made to stare.
It?
The darkness. You call him a survivor, he's not. A man comes up against that kind of will, the only way to deal with it, I suspect, is to become it. First he'll try to make himself look like one, cut on himself, desecrate his flesh, and then he'll start acting like one.
Let's go again.
Later. Maybe.
Your ship and its contents will be auctioned. The proceeds of the sale will be applied to the cost of your defense. Go to full lockdown. I want guards on the nursery.
It won't matter. You won't find him. I know where he'll go. They've gone. Come on. It's okay.
How'd he get over to that ship?
River,
He was on the Alliance ship. How'd he get to the other one?
Why would he come back here?
Looking for familiar ground.
We let him go first.
If he was looking for familiar ground, it wouldn't be Serenity. It would have been the derelict ship. Those Alliance guys sure did a trash job on the place, didn't they? Holy crap. What the fuck did he do to himself?
You save his Goram life, he still takes the cargo.
Hmm.
You had to. Couldn't let us profit.
At least he let him go. And they didn't find the stowaways. Well, that gives a slightly more bit of insight into the Reavers thing, although I'm not sure how they got to be quite that messed up in the first place. Perhaps they'll go more into it even later on in the show. But definitely disturbing. And definitely did that guy a favor by ending it. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching and see you next time.